My 10-year-old gelding calls out looking for other horses when I take him down the road. He is pastured with an older mare who neighs for him once he leaves the pasture. He doesn't neigh to the mare until we head down the road. There are other horses in our neighborhood, and he seems to be looking for them. The neighbors comment that he sounds like he's in trouble by the sound of his neigh, as it is very frequent once off the property. Any tips?
All right, Amy. Let's talk about this horse whinnying and calling out like this. All right. First thing that you've got to understand, and you may understand this already, is that horses are prey animals. They're also herd animals. So they naturally feel safe together, and they're just wired to be together. Safety in numbers. You can't watch your back 24/7. That's why the herd is around to help keep everybody safe. Okay, so what's going on with your horse is totally normal, I suppose is what I'm trying to say. So it's normal. That doesn't mean we like it. So, a couple of things that you can do in this particular scenario. So, if your horse is carrying on as soon as you leave, that's pretty typical. He wants to turn around and come back and scream and call out. And I bet when he gets to a certain distance, he doesn't want to keep going and he wants to drag you back over there. And he may not be like full blown, like galloping off back to his buddy, but that's where he wants to go. You put him on a loose rein and you put your hand down in his mane, chances are he's going to turn right back around and go there. So, good news for you. Here's what you do. Make the right thing easy and the wrong thing difficult. I want to make walking down the trail, leaving his buddy, the easy part, and I want to make him being with his buddy, what he wants to do, the difficult part. So a few things you can do about that. Depending on your scenario and how safe the conditions are, and that's a lot of these things are kind of contingent, okay? Here'd be a great thing you could do. If you had a round pen, this would be even better. I had this exact scenario a few years ago. I did this clinic in Arizona, and these two people that, they're husband and wife, so obviously they ride together, and their horses are very buddy sour. And every time you would ride this horse out of sight, immediately that one back there is calling out, the one you're riding's calling out, and they're both just making a big old scene out of it, okay? So here's what we did. We put the one mare in the round pen, and then the gelding we were riding, and this is what I'd have you do. As soon as you get, whatever, let's just make numbers up. It's 50 feet away. You get 50 feet away, your horse starts calling out, that horse starts calling out. You're immediately going to turn that horse around. You're going to ride him back in there, into the round pen. This is great if you got somebody on the ground to hold the gate for you. That way it's seamless. You can go straight in. And what you're going to go do is you're going to go essentially chase that other horse around. When I say chase it around, I'm not talking man from Snowy River, belly to the ground, galloping around. I just mean moving his feet, trotting and cantering, okay? Don't do this at the walk. I'm not saying it won't work, but you'll be dead before it works. It's just a waste of time. Do it at the trot, do it at the canter, a lot of change of directions. You may need to get you a stick and string on your horse, which means that your horse needs to be broken up that you can spank the stick and string on him. So I'm throwing some variables at you here, okay? But you're going to go harass him, is basically what you're doing. You're saying you want to be together. I'm going to pressure both of you. I'm going to chase the horse that's winning, and I'm working my horse's feet with that other horse. So they associate each other with what? Work. You wanted to be together, pressure, 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 pressure. Then I'm going to have that person open up the gate. All right, I'm going to trot him out 100 feet, and I'm going to stop him, and I'm going to let him rest, okay? And I'm going to let him rest where? Away from his buddy, okay? At any point, if either one of them start calling out to each other, your horse fidgets, I want to get back to her, you don't understand, I'm so in love, I got to get back up there. Would you let him? 100%. Put your hand down, let him go right back to the pen, have your buddy open up the gate, ride him in there, pressure, 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 pressure. Go do that for 10 minutes, okay? Until eventually, every time you ride him away, I'm going to ride him away a little further, and you're going to get to rest a little longer. Because before long, both of those horses are going to be like, well, wait a second. We thought this was going to be, we get to rest together, and we get to hang out, and we get to BS together. I thought that's how our relationship went. Nobody said anything about you were going to come back here, and then we're going to both be trotting and cantering and hustling around. I never signed up for any of this, so I tell you what, when you leave, don't ever come back. Don't ever think about coming back to my pen. I don't want anything to do with you anymore, okay? So to do this, to do what I'm telling you right now, the trouble is you got to be a confident rider, okay? I'm not saying you're not, but I don't know you, all right? So the hard thing about what I'm telling you right now is that you've got to be confident enough to go ride the horse around with a stick and string to be able to chase that horse away. Why did I say stick and string? Sometimes the horse on the ground doesn't want to move away. And if it doesn't move away, I don't want you to run right into it in case it kicks at you or something like it kick you in the saddle and stuff like that, okay? So you've got to be comfortable trotting, cantering, changing directions. You're going to go and working that other horse a little like it's a cow. You know, you're chasing him around, you're cutting him off, you're making him change directions and rolling back into the round pen. You can do this in the horse's pasture, but again, is it slick? Is it on a hill? Is it on grass? Is it on rocks? You know, has it been raining? You know what I mean? A round pen's just a good safe place to do that, but the round pen's not the secret. It's just a safe place to do this, okay? So if you do that repetitively, this will go away very quickly to where when you walk the horse out on the trail, he's like, good riddance. I don't ever want to go back there. Can you do this on the ground? Sure you can. You could put that other horse in the round pen, lead your horse back up there, and you could immediately, if you wanted, you could go put both of the horses together, unsnap your horse, turn him loose in that round pen, and go chase both of them around. Cut them off, change directions, hustle, 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 pressure, pressure, pressure. Do that for 5-10 minutes. Snap your horse up, walk him out of the pen, go walk him off 100 feet, stand there and let him rest. Either one of them start having a fit, put them both back together, pressure, pressure, pressure. So this would work if they're both having a fit. This would also work if it's just one of them. If it was just your horse, we would just go work your horse around the pen. We'd just go put him with his buddy and we'd leave the buddy alone. In this case, it sounded like both of them are kind of having a meltdown when you ride away, so we're pressuring both horses because I need to fix the one I'm riding and I also want to fix the one that's on the ground, okay? Now, from a practical standpoint, it's just a safety issue at some point, isn't it? Because even if the horse you're riding doesn't have that big of a fit, let's just say the horse you leave is the one that's having the fit. I don't want him to rear up and, impale himself on a post or try to jump the fence and hurt himself or something like that. So I'm going to fix it regardless, whether it's the horse I'm riding that's having a problem or it's the one I'm leaving that's having a problem. I would address it regardless, okay? So there's some things for you to think about. In general, the principle to follow here is make the right thing easy, walk down the trail and mind your own business, okay? Make that easy. Make the wrong thing difficult, whinnying, carrying on, running backwards, rearing up, wheeling around and running back to their buddy, whatever they do. This stuff typically escalates with time, okay? Make that difficult, okay? If you follow those principles, you can get this under control. I hope this helps you out.
Take your horsemanship to the next level. The No Worries Club Premium membership is your ultimate portal to complete your horse training. You'll have access to Clinton's complete training library, thousands of hours of step-by-step instructional videos. You'll master all aspects of horsemanship, from fundamentals to trick training. You'll have access to our exclusive social network that connects you with thousands of dedicated horsemen from around the world. You'll have the method available wherever you are and accessible through the web, your phone and tablets, or your favorite streaming devices. You'll receive 8 all-new training videos per year and the quarterly No Worries Journal, as well as access to the ever-growing video library, Q&As, performance horse series, blogs, and more. But that's not all. You also get free tickets to walkabout tours and priority access to the latest news coming from Down Under horsemanship. Not to mention VIP pricing on all of Clinton's must-have training tools. So what are you waiting for? Unlock the ultimate access and jumpstart your training program today.